Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don Channel. We're here on State Highway 159, formerly Charleston Boulevard. We were doing an entire valley length of Charleston Boulevard from the east end to the west end. However, we haven't actually hit the end of Charleston Boulevard, at least not in my mind, because it just keeps going. Once you go past Summerlin and you go past Red Rock National Recreation Area, we're out here on the very western fringe of town here up against the Spring Mountain Range that you see there off to the right. A lot of folks like to come out here and go hiking, perform other outdoor activities. That's why you see them all parked off to the side there. Really cool mountain range. A lot of jagged edges here on the Spring Mountain Range west of Las Vegas. If you did rent a car, or you do rent a car, it's a good place to come out and take a day trip, get away from the hustle and bustle of the Strip, as well as the slot machines that are probably not being very friendly to your bank account. First Creek, over here off to the right it's called. Temperatures dropped somewhat out here by about 7 degrees. Do not feed wild horses in burrows, $500 fine. We did see a wild horse up there off of in Mount Charleston. We have that video. Feel free to check that out in our video library as well. You can see the wild burro crossing sign there. Spring Mountain Ranch State Park. Off to the right there. So if the national government doesn't want it, the state government will take it over. That's the way it seems to go. And if the federal government figures we can't make any money on this piece of land, you go ahead and do it yourself, Steve. Well, you guys take it over. The states are like, okay, no problem. We'll gladly make money on it. Valley of Fire up there is a state park, about 45 miles northeast of downtown Las Vegas, that is. And scenic route. Okay. And it's a state park. They charged, I think it was $10 last year when I went in there. Unless it's changed since then, it was $10. If not for the heat, it would be a pretty glorious day here in Vegas. See the sign over there on the left. It says, leaving Red Rock Canyon. National Conservation Area. Yeah, we do all things Vegas here on the Vegas Don Channel. Not just the glitz and glam of Las Vegas Strip and Fremont Street, if you can consider Fremont Street being glitzy and glamoury. I could think some other G words, gritty and grimy maybe. But the Cirque is definitely nice. The casinos here, I don't know. I don't know if it's like this all over the country. But to me, the casinos here tend to be like depressing, dreary places. You barely see anyone, no one's smiling. The employees all look miserable. They always look miserable. I mean, is that exclusive just to me? Let me know your comments. Always look miserable. And I know the employees aren't getting paid very much. And with the housing costs in this town especially, yikes. There's Blue Diamond over here off to the right. But we're heading up to... So that is the community of Blue Diamond down there. They have some foliage, etc. down there. come up here to Arroyo Street. We're going to make a right here onto Arroyo Street from Blue Diamond Road. So this has become now Blue Diamond Road. Officially. Residential area, not a recreation area. But we love to show you these things because not everybody does. Golf carts, okay, they do a little golfing out here at Blue Diamond, the community of Blue Diamond. Right on. Let's check out this little desert town here, this little desert oasis. Not sure what the speed limit is. I'm sure it's probably like 25. I'm guessing. Private drive, dead end. Residents only, no trespassing, no soliciting. But I'm not getting out of the car. Just want to show this little community here. So I will not be trespassing on any private property. Roadways are public, otherwise they would be closed off. 3-car garage there, that's nice. Gravel driveway there. I wonder if they get snow up here. Might be too low. Look at this house, that's cool. And look at all the glass on the one side, wow. That whole like living room there just faces out to a terrific view of the mountains. Look at that. That's cool. In my opinion. Out here at Blue Diamond. But I do understand their want and desire to get away from it all. And look at this. So this house has these walls here, right? And the walls have these wireframe barriers that contain all these boulders. Well, not boulders, but like little rocks and stuff in them. Huh. I've not seen that before. That'd be cool if they were red though, right? It would match the whole theme. The little RV garage there. That's pretty cool. I've never been out here before, so we are both exploring this for the first time together. Unless you've been here before. Usually these are the little towns that you pass along the way on the way to somewhere else, right? A map dot, as they're typically called. 3-car garage there. So, yep, no outlet. We'll go ahead and turn around. I wonder if they have their own, like, dedicated Amazon delivery driver up here or something, right? All right, you go out there to Blue Diamond. Really interesting. I didn't realize that this was actually a little community out here. This one here, little log cabin look there. You see stuff like that up at Mount Charleston, the log cabin look there. They have a donkey on the address there. It's pretty cool. Not sure who lives out here. Down here to Arroyo Street. Also check out Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. He does some awesome and sensational sunrise and sunset drone videos to include plane spotting and the elusive and mysterious Janet Airlines, J-A-N-E-T. If you don't know Janet Airlines, drive like your kids live here, that sign said. You definitely should probably want to Google that, right? This is Cerrito Street. We'll make a little turn here down Cerrito. Show you this little neighborhood in here. Mike also does some terrific all-natural type of outdoorsy videos here around the state. So feel free to check those out. Someone's moving. So we come up here to Sage Place and Cerrito Street. Look at this house. But they have a golf cart parked in the driveway, that's funny. Or not even on the driveway. Look at that. They have shades down, but it looks like they have a great view just looking out west here. That's cool. And then you have land for sale right here, guys. 2.5 acres. Zoning RS80. Not sure what that is. And some mountain bikers. Tire swing. There you go. Log cabin house. Want to thank you all again so very, very much for being here. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Really helps recommend us to other viewers, and it absolutely helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks. So please help us out. And also check out our merch available. We have some awesome gear for you. Maybe something for yourself or your significant other. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We'll see you next time, folks. Thank you so very much for being here.